Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Estevan Casto gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Yeah, and he's continued to hit very well in recent games. He's really closing in on that triple crown right now, and that would be an amazing accomplishment.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamieson 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jamieson.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready to take his hacks again. Robert Starks as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. Striding in for Houston, number 51. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Vogelback gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell.
Into the box now, number 1. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be.
Striding into the box, Theo Jamieson.
Right fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jamison giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have
For another shot now, Theo Jamison 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 66. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Air out to right field. Moving under it, Jamison. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Jock Peterson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Lifted in the air out to right. Jamison is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. So striding in, Theo Jamison. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Theo Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-4 tonight. The Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Estevan Castro records his 14th winning decision of the season. Ricky McElroy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Number 61 takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Austin Voth will be on the mound for the Stros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
At the plate, Theo Jamieson. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Strong has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Now to the plate, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's a...
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Caratini.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamieson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jamieson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 59 on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Victor Caratini will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison moves over. He's got it one away. Ready to take his hacks again. Theo Jamison as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Robert Starks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Eric Rourke will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 35, Eric Rourke.
They just stayed the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Houston Astros win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Austin Voth earns his 8th victory of the season. Lucas Sims records the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. The opener of the final series of the year between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Number 27, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Thomas Pannone will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy.
So digging in now, Theo Jamison watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
And it's fouled away. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. It's back to Seattle right after this. Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamison. 1 out. Ready once again, Theo Jamison.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Play Kyle Tucker. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamison looking up, and that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So stepping in, Theo Jamison. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Theo Jamison. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball.
Box now, number 31. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Travis.
And he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Jamison is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
8-2 tonight's final. The Oakland A's win their 50th away from home. Merle Sawyer records his 14th winning decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Darren Hatton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs.
Now in the box, Theo Jamison. He went deep last night twice.
Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Guerrero has got it, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in, number 51. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Number 51.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Standing in, Theo Jamieson, and their runners at the corners now.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And the runner back easily. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Tucker. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jamieson has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. De Los Santos has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Seattle Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ronald Washington wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Number 73, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some deep.
Striding in, Theo Jamieson. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McLeary ranging back to the track, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in, number 33. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jamieson has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. Seattle leads this one 3-2. Striding in once again, Theo Jamieson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail 3-2. In now the Mariners DH, Ralph Tyrone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think.
High and deep to straightaway right. Jamieson going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in the back.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jamieson.
From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 5-4 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Starks. He singled his last time up.
Starks.
A pause, and the 0-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Novoa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Vasquez.
The designated hitter, Jose Vasquez.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Joaquin Irizarry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the M's 4. Theo Jamieson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Robert Starks.
Robert Starks.
The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Ready now, Theo Jamieson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what?
Number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Jameson is there. 2 gone.
No runner, cut it.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Oakland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andres Ochoa records his 14th winning decision of the season. Steve Samuels takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 50 will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now batting, Theo Jameson. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Tucker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Orlando Rincon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rincon.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field. Standing in, Theo Jameson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jameson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Popped him up. Guerrero is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in, number 65. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Tucker, base runner at first with 1 out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. A's cleanup hitter, Sam
First
Travis.
baseman.
He's hitless in 3
Sam.
at-bats to this point.
Robert.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Irizarry is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We're through 6 full. The M's lead it 7-0. Digging in once again, Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that's home run number 64 on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate, number 19, runner in scoring
Number
position
19.
with 2 gone. Tucker at second with 2 down. Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there as it falls. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Next up for the A's, Theo Jamieson.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
1-0.
High in the air out to center field. McLeary is there, 2 gone.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Number 50 picks up his team-leading 13th win as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.